Welcome to episode 1 of the greatest fantasy basketball podcast. This is right here is the birth. It's right here. Right here.
Of something revolutionary.
In this, the youth room. Youth room. Youth.
Yes.
We're young. Young.
Yes.
Sexy and on the rise.
When I look at everyone in this room, I see Zion in each of every single one.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I'm insulted. Anyways, on the agenda today, or I guess the first thing on the agenda today, let's go over just a weekly recap of what happened. What were some of the interesting matchups that kind of went down in your guys' mind? There's one in particular in my mind.
One comes to my mind.
It's probably the same one.
Probably the same one. Jiho, do you know what it is?
I don't have a particular one in my mind. But
I think the number one seed just got upset right now.
Oh, are you talking about our fantasy league?
Yeah, our fantasy league.
I thought we were talking about fantasy in general.
What league would we be talking about?
I thought we were talking about fantasy basketball in general.
Bro.
But anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
The number one seed in our league lost to a bottom feeding team this week.
Hey, don't disrespect the bottom teams like that. Season's still early. There's a lot of potential. You never know.
Not early
Anything
anymore.
can happen.
We're like in mid-season right now.
It was a disappointing week nonetheless.
Yeah,
despite how early it is.
Every single team got 22 games.
But even though every team got 22 games, I think this week truly showed which teams like their values side by side like equally. Since every player on each team got the same amount of games.
I mean, it depends. If you streamed, then you could have got more games.
It's a smaller.
That's a strategy, dude. That's part of the game, though.
It's a smaller sample size, though.
It's only 2 games per player.
Normally, it's 40+ games.
I think that shows how good your players are, though, compared to other people's teams.
But you can't say that because he has Jokic, and Jokic shot like 18 for like 60 this week.
But he still got like 20, and like 16 or something.
I know, but that's 16 for 80 is
if he had made more than half of those 60 shots, he would have had like
80 points.
Bananas, you know?
And so I don't think that's a good
Anyways, the point is, I mean, I lost. Despite the small sample size, despite whatever, I lost to Daniel. It was really disappointing.
I wish you the best of luck this season, Peter.
As far as the other matchups go, nothing too surprising. Jiho curb stomped Sinjin.
Yeah, it was almost 9-0 actually.
That was pretty good.
I think
was really close to a 9-0.
Sinjin Loki's got to start making some trades, though. I've been hearing from around the league.
I think he should take my trade.
Woj told me that he's been offering around some trades. We have special guest EJ. Would he like to share some of the trades that he was offered by Sinjin?
Sinjin sent me some trash ash.
Expose him!
Remember, I rejected it. Really quick.
Okay.
This is nothing new. This is what Sinjin does.
Ja and JJJ were on the table. 2 very big names.
Wow.
One player might come back soon.
Wait, did he offer you Ja for JJJ?
That was essentially the
was
trade.
one of them. Yeah.
I remember the trade off the top of my head. It was Jordan Poole, Draymond Green, and John Morant for JJJ and what's that center's name on the Wizards?
Gafford?
What's his name? Gafford.
Yeah. That is not a horrendous trade.
I don't think it's terrible.
Okay. I would definitely rather have EJ's side.
I would rather have JJJ.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on JJJ then?
I think he's a buy low.
I think so too. I believe in him.
I
believe in him. I don't think this is what he is capable of right now.
I think once Ja comes back, he'll play much better. But I've never been a fan of him from the start, to be honest.
Oh, interesting. I am actually a big fan of JJJ.
What do you like about him?
I like his defensive presence, but also his ability to make threes.
You like his D?
Also his ability to make threes on the other side of the court.
You like 3Ds?
Oh, dude, he doesn't even make that many 3-pointers.
His conversion rate is low right now. That's why.
No,
And
dude,
his blocks are kind of low this year.
Even at last season, right, dude, he only made 1.6 threes per game. Like that's
a lot for his position.
For a center, though,
for
not
his
bad.
position.
But he doesn't play center. He plays power
he's
forward.
power
Actually,
forward.
I've been watching Grizzlies games. He plays power forward.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, dude.
Do you guys think he has the potential to reach 3 blocks again like last year, or no? Do you think?
I don't think unless he plays center, he can't get 3 blocks. Yeah.
Is he going to be playing center once Ja comes back?
I don't know. I think when he played with Steven Adams, it was a little different.
He's not
but-
playing center right now. What is he
No,
playing?
he's playing power forward right now.
Who's playing center? Santiago Dama?
Xavier Tillman, what is it? Bismack Biyombo. They're playing center.
Oh, that's why he's not getting as many blocks. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think most of his blocks come from the help defense, not like one-on-one.
Okay, I have one topic I want to talk about today, though.
Okay.
What are you guys' thoughts on Wemby going forward now that he's playing at the center position? Do you think that changes anything?
Was he not? Was he not playing center?
He was at the power forward before, actually.
Anyways, shut up. Let's talk about
Throw the agenda out the window.
Let's talk about my guys.
We can talk about Wemby.
Okay, but what do you think?
Wow, was he not playing center? I
Zach
thought
Collins-
He was a
Zach
power
Collins
forward
was
before,
playing
but
center.
now he's a center.
Zach Collins
In the
was playing
game,
center.
he started playing center. I'll
Zach
read out
Collins
his
came off
line.
the bench.
This week, Wemby had a 21-20 game with 4 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks.
Okay, I think one game is not enough.
You think this one is
What?
not enough?
And who was it against? Who did they play?
This was against Chicago, Vusi.
Which defense is not that good?
You know what?
What do you think about it?
Yeah, you know what? This is good for him. Playing at the center.
I think it's good for him
It
too.
is much better.
Yeah,
because
I think it's good for
he's farming blocks.
So what are some projections you could see possible for Wemby this year?
Probably 2.5 blocks.
Gio, I hope you burn.
I think
What?
I think he averaged three plus blocks.
Hey, that's more like it. That's more like it.
I don't
I
see
think
three
that's
plus blocks
I think that's within the realm of possibility. Totally.
I don't know.
If Jaren Jackson Jr. can do it, Victor Wembanyama can do
No,
it.
so when you think about like high block rate centers, a lot of people usually like tend to not go up for the shot actually. They tend to just drive in and then kick it out because they're scared. Like that's what happened to Rudy Gobert. Every time people would drive into
And look at Rudy Gobert right now.
Rudy Gobert averaged
2.5 blocks right now.
2.5 blocks.
That's what I'm saying. Wembanyama, 2.5 blocks.
Wemby's a better shot blocker than Rudy Gobert. Do you think that or no?
Do you think that?
I kind of think Wemby could be a better shot blocker. I think right now he might
Could be.
He's so much taller than that man.
That's true, but that affects the shot selection. Like if he's so much taller, then people would think
Wait,
there's
so
no way I'm.
in your mind, then like a guy with short arms might get more blocks than Wembanyama?
No, that's not
Okay.
what I'm
Gio,
saying.
I want to ask you one question.
Okay.
Who gets more blocks, a center or a power forward?
It depends, but normally centers.
A
get
center,
more
right?
blocks, yeah.
And Wemby playing the power position purely, he averaged 2.7.
Okay.
I think that's only going to go up with him at the center position.
Oh, dude, facts. He's right.
I don't know.
2.7 from the
2.7
power forward.
power
Wait,
forward
but
position.
think about it. Wembanyama plays a lot of one-on-one defense. Like if you look at the clips, Zach Collins usually like is sitting in the paint, and so it's just easier for Wemby to get blocks, even though he's playing power forward. When you look at JJJ games, like it's different because the centers are playing a lot of one-on-one defense, where JJJ is always coming to help.
So okay. So if I understand you're saying the way Wembanyama gets his blocks is
It's
by
not
playing one-on-one.
Yeah.
So he's like tipping a 3-pointer.
Yes.
Or like he just
Yes.
absorbs
Yes.
this shot attempt,
Yes.
but not, as a help defender, right? Or like sitting in the paint,
Yes.
guarding the rim.
He doesn't get that many opportunities.
I disagree with that. I think
What?
guys still attack the rim even though there's a good shot blocker.
I know, but what I'm saying is that's how Wemby's been getting blocks, whereas JJJ, like guys don't. I mean, obviously guys attack him, but he usually gets his blocks off of help defense. But Wemby, if he plays center, like now he's not guarding these guards and small forwards who like dribble and like drive into the paint.
I think
This is
I think
interesting.
I think the
This is
paint I think the paint is Wemby's responsibility, and then
Yeah,
now
it is.
it's all
It is.
his.
All right.
I think he's gonna feast.
So then, you think under 3 blocks and you think over 3 blocks?
Honestly, I think even 3 is possible, but like
You just said
2.5.
I know, but 3 is like max. Like, I don't think
Okay, so
anything
you
more
think
than
he's
3
gonna
is
average less than what he's
less than
What,
or
what are
equal
you
to
saying?
3? Less than or equal to 3. Nothing
Okay.
more.
Okay,
I think he could go over 3.
so you're saying 3's max? You're saying over 3?
Yes.
What are you willing to do if he averages more than 3 blocks?
What?
Per game?
I'm not willing to do anything. What are you saying?
All right, if he averages more than 3 blocks per game, you're second to last. Second to worst player. You could trade him to Daniel for his worst player.
No. I'm not doing that. Wait, I don't even know who my
Okay, fine.
second to worst
Then you have
player
to do
is
you have to do
pretty
20
bad.
push-ups.
20 push-ups.
You have to do 20
There you
push-ups, and
go.
we're gonna
No.
record you.
But I want to say something. I guarantee you, if Jiho had Wemby or JJJ on his team, 3 blocks, 3.5 blocks.
No, I would not think that.
I promise you that.
Daniel,
I tell you.
I have JJJ in
Let me tell you.
I don't think he's averaging
Let's
more
move
than
on to the
3
next topic, but let me tell you about Jiho. Let me give you a little stuff. This man, he trash talks all my players, but once they go on his team, he loves them. They're
None of your
amazing.
players are on my team.
Top 50 players.
You better hope Wembanyana or averages more than 3 blocks per game because your other good player, Zion Williamson.
Yes, Zion.
It's trash.
he's garbage.
Oh, okay. This might be a little. Dude, this week I was so mad.
Recently, reports came out. He's not listening.
But
to the coaching staff.
well,
Yeah,
okay,
what do you think about that? They're telling him to eat less, and he's saying
Work on his diet.
work on his diet. He doesn't
Work on his
listen.
body.
So I actually watched the whole Lakers Pelicans game.
Yeah.
Pelicans got smashed. It was over.
Yes, they got.
But Zion was trashed the entire game. I watched him. I've never seen someone so fat on the NBA court in my life. And then I saw him going for a layup one time. Oh my gosh, 2-inch vertical. It's crazy.
Hey,
but I see the skill there. I see him. He has. I think Zion has one of the best layup packages in the game. I think all the stars, all the greats, the legends they're disrespecting him. Like Chuck was talking trash. Shaq was telling him to get in shape. Everyone's telling him to get in shape. I think he's gonna take that, use that, and take that into consideration, and he's gonna be a beast from now on.
Hey.
Okay, Zion Williamson currently, right? I mean, so Yahoo does it on totals, right?
Yes.
But his ranked currently outside of the top 150.
That is not
This
good.
season, okay, by the end of the season, does Zion Williamson finish inside top 45? Yes or no?
No.
Top 45?
No.
You say no?
No.
EJ, what do you say?
No.
Top.
I think. Okay.
45 is
I don't think he
pretty
does.
high.
I think top 45 is hard too.
I don't think he
45
makes
is
it.
like DeJounte Murray range.
He doesn't make it in the top 45, but I think, those players on the reports to go like, oh, but if you disregard free throw, then they would be this ranked truly.
Yeah.
I think if you took out free throws, and I think if Zion continues to get better throughout the season, I see top 60.
Does he get?
No, but
I see him getting better this season.
Wow, that's a really low ceiling for
Yeah.
someone who's so
Top
high on
60
Zion.
a really low ceiling.
Because I could see him averaging up to maintaining an average of 28 points and 7
That is
rebounds.
extremely
28
high.
Yes.
points.
28 points.
I
is
see that
extremely
potential.
High. 28 points
But-
is like Donovan Mitchell.
All on layups and dunks.
On 60% field goal.
Oh, I don't know.
Man,
'cause
dude.
28 points is, I think 60% field goal is more realistic than 28.
60% field
Okay.
goal, bro. Dude, he's already shooting.
27.
He's already shooting at 50,
just one more down.
57% field goal.
Because I think if Zion is in shape, he's a beast. He
No, I think
can't
so
be stopped.
too.
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I think 60% is possible.
But honestly,
But
we won't see
28
any change unless we see any changes in his body. Zion, I am not for fat shaming, but I am fat shaming you right now, Zion. you
28
better
points
get
per
in
game
shape.
Is like Donovan Mitchell, like who else? 20, like Devin Booker type
I
range.
think
like,
Zion's. I'd rather take Zion. I start a franchise over Zion over Devin Booker.
that is.
Oh,
I
that's
think one of the
wild.
Craziest
Oh,
thing
that's
I've
wild.
heard in my
Both
life.
players are healthy. I will take Zion.
Dude,
over
okay,
That is
Williamson.
insane.
I
I think that's
Mic
kind
drop.
of
Hey, Gio, EJ, worst player you would rather have than Zion. Worst.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, to start a franchise. So
Yes.
we're not talking about fantasy. We're talking about
NBA franchise.
Okay,
NBA
fine, we'll go
franchise.
real life. No, we'll go real life.
Real life.
NBA.
Worst
Start a
player.
franchise. Worst player.
Worst player you'd rather have than Zion.
And when I made that Devin Booker comment, I was talking about real life, not in fantasy.
Clint
terms.
Capella.
Hold me back, Jiho. Hold me back.
I'm freaking kidding.
No.
Dylan Brooks.
No. Stop.
Wait, that's heavy. I'd rather have Zion than Dylan. I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna be real. I think I would rather have. I think I'd rather have Chet Holmgren.
Dude, oh my
Zion.
gosh.
Of
course.
No, duh, dude. Dude, there's not.
I feel like
I
Chet
don't-
Holmgren's already disrespected.
I'd say
Zion
they're
a lot.
about. I think they're about equal. So I don't think that's a hot.
Wow,
Dude,
guys
you can't-
like Chet Holmgren a lot.
I think Chet-
Dude,
Oh,
you
really
gotta
good.
you gotta say something like Isaiah Stewart or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would never
I
have.
said Dylan Brooks.
Okay, what about Cade Cunningham?
Zion.
Cade Cunningham's really good, dude.
So who would you
Wait,
rather have?
you guys rather have Cade over Zion?
In real life,
In real life, yeah.
100%.
100%.
Wow.
I'd rather have
Oh,
Cade.
my
Wow,
man.
that's kind of.
Hey, you know what's up?
That's not that's
I
not
mean, it's
controversial.
not crazy, but that's.
Hey! I just want to tell you, if Zion and Cade switch places, The Pistons would not be ordered out right now.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
but
tell you
the
that.
Pelicans would also be better.
I don't think so.
I think
they
so.
would.
I think
No.
so.
I think
I think the Pistons sucking is more a result of their organizational incompetence.
Yes.
Dude, look
Pistons
at
are garbage.
how many guys can shoot on that team?
I think
Nobody.
Cade is okay shooter.
Boyan is the only guy.
Boyan's the only
Literally
shooter on
the
that
only
team.
guy.
Zion would
They
take
have
over
no
that
spacing.
team, and he would get some wins on that team.
No.
Cade cannot
Not with
carry
that
a team.
spacing.
I don't know.
Not with that
Pistons
spacing.
are hard garbage,
Dude,
except
I
for
don't
Killian
know.
Hayes.
Pelicans have actually a really stacked
They do.
roster.
They do.
But I think I really think Zion is generational.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
no,
bro.
man. This man lost
man.
me.
No.
I don't know.
In
I'd
2
rather have
3
Cade-
years,
I'd rather
y'all are
have-
gonna be.
Yeah, how about this? How about this? Would you guys rather have
I think I have a good one.
Tyrese Maxey or Zion Williamson?
Zion.
Maxey. I'd rather
Zion.
have-
This guy's like
Zion.
delusional.
Zion, 100%.
Dude, you're only
I
saying
think-
you're
I think-
because you have Zion.
I think Zion is like almost equal to Shea in real life.
Daniel's out.
I think Zion in real life is that good.
You were trashing on him just now.
No,
So Zion
Dude,
to you.
oh
if healthy right
Top-
now, no.
Zion to you. Top what? What is he? What is
I
he?
think
as a
if
player?
healthy and he's in really good shape, I think he could be top 10.
Okay.
I can say that about anyone.
Yeah, you can take
No,
that.
I mean, who's an injury prone player that's like really good right now?
I don't know, like Devin Booker, Paul George,
Hey.
or like Kyrie Irving, like
Before they got CP and KD, how good?
Chris Paul.
How good was Devin Booker on that team?
He was
Dude,
extremely
he was good. He was
extremely
really good.
But how many wins did that team get?
A lot. They made it to the before. Chris
Oh, before
Paul?
Chris Paul. Okay. Okay.
I mean-
That was tough though.
Okay.
That
I
team
think
was
Zion
bad.
would.
How many-
I think Zion has the power to
many-
lead his team to a better record than Devin Booker or Cade does.
How many wins did they have before they got McCollum?
No, I don't
When
think so.
have the Pelicans ever made the playoffs?
I don't know.
In the Zion era, they have never. They have never made the playoffs.
Would you rather have
in the
Kyle
Zion era.
Kuzma or Zion Williamson?
I would have Zion.
Oh, Zion.
That's that one's not. That one's too far.
Okay. All right. Your guys' player of the week.
Player of the week.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese
Wait, but
dude.
is this fantasy or actual NBA?
Fantasy.
Fantasy,
now,
fantasy,
Can you read out his averages for us, Gio?
Oh, this week.
Yes.
This week. Wait, is this still recording if I leave it?
Yes. I think
Okay.
it should be.
Okay, so this week, Tyrese Halliburton averaged 26.5 points per game, 14 assists, 0 turnovers,
That is amazing.
Wow, that's
4 threes on 57% from
That
the
is-
field goal.
that's pretty good.
That is so
That
good.
is crazy.
That's pretty good.
In fact, the last 2 weeks, he's averaging 32.5 points per game on 57% field goal, with
Yeah,
12, along with 12 assists and a
that's-
steal.
That's pretty
But-
darn
Hey,
good.
guys, I'd rather have Tyrese over Zion.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
thanks.
I'm not that disrespectful.
Thanks for throwing that out
I
there.
recognize greatness when I see it.
But I would say Anthony Davis is not far off from this
Gio,
week.
you could only say one. You took my answer.
Oh.
What about you, Daniel? Who's your player of the week?
I think mine has to be Anthony Davis.
Yeah, if we're including the in-season tournament final game where he dropped 40, 20, and 5,
He was insane that game.
That was
and for fantasy
crazy.
purposes, his average the last week, his average, he had a weak field goal. He was 41%, but he had a strong free throw at 81%.
But
Points were kind of low, 21, 15 rebounds, amazing, and then 1 and 2 and 1 turnover.
that's
Which is a
crazy.
great line, but I think just how good he carried this team was amazing. His blocks are so good, free throw consistent. I think he was a great player this week.
I think a sleeper is LeBron James.
I was
Actually.
gonna say that.
That's
I was gonna
all
say
things.
that.
LeBron James,
LeBron
look at
James,
this man.
can you read out
2
his
point-
averages, Peter? Or Jiho?
Yeah, it was this last week. It was 30.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists on 1 turnover,
That's amazing.
2.5 steals a game on 93% free throw, which is
Yeah.
not normal for him,
That's crazy.
on 57% shooting.
Do you see they had a like champagne and shower and things like
Oh,
that
I
in the
didn't
locker
see
room?
I didn't watch that.
Did you see them drinking from the cup? They're drinking beer and champagne from the cup.
Oh, for real? Oh my
Gross.
gosh. Oh, dude. That's wild. Okay, for me.
No, never mind. I have a new contender for player of the week. Joel Embiid.
Oh, how
Why?
did Embiid do this?
44 points per game this
Oh my
week.
god.
That's wild. That's in 2 games though.
I think Embiid is like low-key going unnoticed this season. I haven't been keeping up
44
with Joel Embiid
points
at
per
all.
game.
He's been really good.
On 2.5 blocks and a steal.
But Shea's steals have been
Oh,
god tier.
elite.
Shea is
Elite.
one of the greatest players.
I have no idea how this guy does it. Like, it's pretty crazy. Oh my. Shea averaged 5.5 steals last week.
That is insane for a fantasy player with 30 points.
That's crazy.
and
With
only
36
one
points
turnover.
per game.
My gosh,
A block too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Shea, I was gonna go with Shea, but you guys stole it.
The free throws are a little disappointing for Shea. 75% on 10 attempts.
Have you guys seen
That's a lot
Luka's
of
past
attempts.
week average? He averaged this last week average. It was 47% field goal, 81% free throws, 4.5 threes, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 10.5 assists.
Wow, this week
one
just
block, one
so
steal.
many players.
So many good players this week.
Like, went crazy.
But I think even though this week there were a lot of good players, there were good streaming options this week.
Oh, yes, there were.
There were amazing
Yeah,
streaming options.
Orlando Robinson was really good.
Yes,
He was
Orlando
good.
Robinson was good.
Caleb Martin was really good this week.
Caleb Martin was pretty
My,
good.
my boy Killian Hayes.
He was okay.
Caleb Hayes
He
was
was
fine.
okay. He was okay.
he was
He was
fine.
okay. He was okay.
Do you guys see potential in Dante Exum, or do you think it's a fluke?
No, I don't
What-
see
what
any.
did Dante
I don't
Exum
see
do?
any potential in Dante
23,
Exum.
6'7".
Oh, that's a nice game.
That's
How
only.
is that? Do
Yeah.
not seriously. Do not
Hey,
care.
Josh Lloyd right here. It's actually really because Kyrie was out, and then Josh Hardy was also
So
out.
who's your nomination to step it up while Kyrie's out right now? Then
Josh Hardy. Josh Hardy.
Josh Hardy.
Is it Josh? Isn't it Josh?
It could be Derek Jones
Green?
Jr.
Sorry, Jaden Hardy.
Jaden Hardy.
Not
think
Josh.
EJ,
I
what
think,
do you-
I think
I
it's
think,
Derek
I think
Jones
it's
Jr.
Derek Jones Jr.
I think it's Derek Jones Jr.
Have you guys
I
seen
mean,
his numbers?
I feel like that's a given. I feel like that's a given.
Well, the
I
real.
don't think
It would be Josh Green, but he's out for a couple weeks.
Have you seen Derek Jones Jr.'s numbers? Check these numbers out.
No, Derek Jones Jr. is a
playing pretty
given.
well. He's
It's a
playing
given.
pretty well.
He's gonna step up. It's a given. Whenever Kyrie's out, he goes off.
All right, bust of the week.
Bust of the week.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna go first.
Tobias Harris.
I was gonna say Jokic.
Oh,
Jokic did not play
Yeah.
very well this past
He did
week.
not play to par. I was blessed.
Yeah, I mean the counting numbers are fine, but he shot 31%. 31% from the field overall, like in my matchup against Daniel.
That is extremely
That was
low
really
for.
bad. Not only did he shoot 31%,
That's almost like half of
took-
what he normally does.
he took 30 shots a game and he shot
That
31%.
hurts a lot.
That's
That
that's
hurts a lot.
really bad. So
That
I was
hurts a
gonna
lot.
say Jokic, but I'm actually gonna go with Zion because Zion.
Oh yes.
Zion.
Why you hit me like that, my God? I
Yes.
admit Zion gave me AIDS this week. It was pretty bad.
I was actually gonna say Tobias Harris.
Okay, but Tobias Harris' expectations aren't that high.
No, but
Oh.
compared to his season average, it's
What
so
did he
much
do?
worse. I mean, 0 threes, 9.5 points on 44%
Oh yeah,
shooting,
he did play pretty bad.
7 rebounds, 1.5 assists.
Yeah,
1.5
that's pretty
steals.
bad. Okay.
It's not actually. It's not a bust level.
All right.
not a bust
Yeah.
level. I think the bust actually is Cam Thomas this week.
This man's a hater.
No lies. Look.
We all hate Cam
Look,
Thomas.
34.5% from the field, 11.5 points only, 1 3, 1.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, nothing else. On 3.5 turnovers.
Yeah, that's wild.
That sucks.
I think one of the
All right,
biggest busts this week. This man, I was afraid of this man going into this matchup. Jared Allen actually.
Oh, Jared Allen did not play well,
He
dude.
did not play well this week.
Oh, he played like garbage, bro.
His averages this past week average was 3.5 shots out of 7, 50%. 0 for 1 free throw, 7 points only, which I expected much more from him. 10 rebounds, which is good. That's what's expected. But only 1.5 assists, 1 steal, and 0 blocks.
He got no blocks.
Blocks threw me off.
That is wild,
That
dude.
Our
is,
matchup, we were tight end blocks, and I feel like you needed those blocks from him.
I needed blocks.
that is not good. That is not good.
But when I was looking at looking around for players, Peter, I feel like the biggest sleeper. I wish I had this guy on my team, Coby White.
Oh, Kobe White!
Hey,
Kobe White!
hey, his 3-point conversion rate is crazy.
It's insane how many threes
Freaking guy.
he was amazing.
He's
this
averaging
week.
like 5 threes a
Oh my
game.
gosh! Can you read out his
I should
numbers,
have
Peter?
dropped
Read out
it.
his godly numbers.
Over the last 2 weeks, 48% from the field,
That's amazing.
90% free throw, 4.7 threes.
That is Steph Curry
4.7
level threes.
three-pointers.
That is Stephen Curry level
has
threes.
anyone been watching him here?
I've watched him a little bit.
Okay.
I watched him a little bit. It is a lot of just spot up, right?
Okay.
Like he'll and he doesn't do too much.
Yes.
But it's working out really well, right?
It is.
He doesn't always.
DeRozan's getting a lot of assists.
Yeah,
DeRozan's
exactly.
getting a lot of
Exactly.
assists.
Bean's out right now,
DeRozan
too.
post ups into a Kobe White 3-pointer.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of that happens.
Yes, Vooch
But,
is also getting a lot of assists.
Yeah, I think he plays better that way.
Do you think this is sustainable after Zach LaVine gets
No,
traded and
no,
they get
this is
role
not
players in the
sustainable.
So the other thing about it is, yeah, he's shooting pretty high.
Yeah, that 3% is no way
even,
it sustains.
Even if that stays, he's also playing a ton of minutes. Like he's playing like 36 plus minutes a night.
I think those minutes could stay potentially though.
Oh, he could.
I
Like,
think the minutes could potentially stick, just not the 3-point percentage.
The 3-point percentage has been kind of crazy. What has been?
Let's look. Basketball reference.
Coby White has been amazing. I feared that man this week.
Yes.
My goodness.
No, he's actually.
I actually fear a sleeper, D'Anthony Melton.
Actually, D'Anthony Melton has been going up.
His 3-point
D'Anthony Melton.
his 3-pointers are sleepers.
Yes, exactly.
Peter, I wanted to ask you a question really quick.
Okay.
What were your thoughts on Cam Johnson this week, actually?
Johnson is also on the bus list, dude. Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna tell the podcast real quick. Peter and I made a trade earlier this season. I gave him Cam Johnson and D'Lo for Siakam. But before that, I lost the trade. But right now, Siakam's looking kind of hot, and Cam Johnson's kind of not looking too good right there. Do you think he's going to pick it up later in the season, or what's your thoughts? What do you think? What's up?
Cam Johnson. So he's been on a minutes limit over the past 5-6 games. So ever since he
Hurt his leg or something.
He hurt his leg, and then he had some calf cramps, and then after that, he's been playing around 30 minutes a night. So I think it'll. I mean, my guess is those minutes will go back up. I think he'll play probably more than that, like 32, 33, something like that, right? But the other thing is freaking Cam Thomas.
I just wish the Nets
parasite.
cut Cam Thomas.
Jiho, do you wish Cam Thomas was alive? Do you think the world would be better if Cam Thomas was alive or not?
Yes, I think the world would be better.
You're just saying that. You're just saying that because we have witnesses.
Hey, we'll turn off
Hey, back to Coby
As
White.
soon as the mics go off, I wish Cam Thomas.
Hey, back to Coby White. Since November 22nd, his 3-point percentage is 53%.
That's sustainable. There's nothing about that.
That is insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that probably goes back down.
That probably goes back down.
But he's definitely insanely hot right now.
He's never been this high of a field goal guy.
Yeah. What about Keldon Johnson though, dude?
Oh, he is sustaining it.
Keldon Johnson.
He is sustaining it. He's
That man
sustaining
is
it.
something else this year.
He's tearing it up, bro.
He is.
So I think the important thing here is he is actually getting other stats than points.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. Dude,
Which is
he has
huge.
multiple double games with
And
rebounds.
I don't even know how you improve in those areas. like you just
rebound
start getting
better?
more rebounds
Well,
and
especially when Wembanyama is on your team. How do you get more?
And how do you get more assists?
Yeah, exactly.
I think the biggest notice about Keldon Johnson recently, his free throws.
Yes.
Free throws are god tier.
Yes. So he fixed his free throws.
Yes.
Another person who fixed their free throws, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
It's
but-
crazy how he
Anthony
fixed his
Edwards'
free throws.
have been really
It's
good.
kind of crazy how he became almost an elite free throw shooter because of his high attempts. So
Yeah.
I think Anthony Edwards' value goes up there, but I still don't think he's
sustainable?
I still don't think he's a late first round, early second round guy.
What do you think he's top what? Top 40?
I think he's top 24.
Oh, that's
second round.
Yeah, but it's not early second round, late first round guy.
Oh, nobody was taking him.
A lot of people were taking
people
him
giving
there.
a lot of
Yeah.
People were taking
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I still think the turnovers are an issue. I also still think the low assists. His field
Dude.
goal is not the highest.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Current top 5 players.
Current top 5 players.
His
This week.
No.
His steal rate actually went down too.
So far?
This season in fantasy.
Okay, let's look at the top people right now.
Let's start with Daniel.
Just say my top 5 list right now.
Yeah. Who's the top 5 players that you would if you were drafting from
Okay.
each position?
Currently?
In no particular order, or you want me to
Order.
If you can order it, but I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, it's either going to be between. Okay, top 3 is obviously Jokic, Tyrese, or Shea.
I think that's pretty solidified. I think Embiid should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, I've been
In there
Embiid.
somewhere.
Do you think the fall off between 4 and 5 is that big then? I think
No.
it's pretty big.
I think
I mean, actually, yeah. Because who's the fifth?
It's either like
AD.
AD.
I think it's
AD.
Yeah, it's AD or Doncic. If it's Doncic, then
AD's points are, I think, way too low to be in top 5.
You know who might be a sneaky might make
Okay,
might be
yeah.
top 5 next
No. Gio's right. The drop off from 4 to 5 is kind of substantial.
It's big.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what I said. No.
no, but I'm just saying I don't know if AD will be 5.
Oh, by the end of the season.
No, like even right now.
Ooh. Right now, at current average, he is top 5.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, I mean right now according to Yahoo.
Yeah.
Well, according to Yahoo, but
Well, okay, can you name players you'd rather have AD that aren't those top 4?
I think I would rather have. I think I might really rather even have. I mean, I think I'd rather have Kevin Durant over AD.
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
Actually,
okay,
wait. Take it back. I take it back.
I mean, I don't think I can name anyone, dude. I think it's AD.
I take it back.
I think it's Anthony Davis.
I honestly might even consider Tyrese Maxey over Anthony Davis.
Oh my gosh! You're crazy.
No, but let me read to you his stats. For this season,
I can see it.
he's shooting 47% from the field, 90% free throws, 3.3 threes on 27.1 points per game, 6.7 assists with 0.9 steals, 1.4 turnovers only. Is what I like. And those sneaky blocks, 0.7.
So you'd rather so do you think he keeps that up for the rest of the season? I think he does, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
if
think he
injuries
does as
weren't
well.
a concern, LaMelo.
LaMelo
That
was
man
crazy
that
before
man
he went
was
down.
Insane that one streak before he went down.
Yeah. Let me read
I
out
think he has
his.
potential to be top 5 if he could stay healthy.
His turnovers are way too high, I think. His turnovers are way too high. And then he actually fixed his field goal. I mean, I don't know if that's sustainable, but his field goal is known to be terrible.
Okay, I think number 5 just because of do you think Tatum? I know Tatum's been.
No, I don't know about Tatum.
You don't think Tatum?
His free throw dropped. I don't know what happened to his free throws.
Okay, I think our top 5 is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Gio's kind of flip flopping between Maxi and some KD and AD, whatever. Gio's,
I mean,
I don't know.
honestly,
Gio.
remember Gio's a points guy.
Yeah. He likes his
But-
Tyler Heroes. Yeah.
Tyler Hero.
Benedict Mathurin's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
no, I might even say Luka Doncic.
Who's the biggest disappointment so far?
Oh, I would have to say OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby's been pretty bad.
JJJ.
JJJ,
Walker
OG
Kessler.
Anunoby, Walker Kessler. Oh, Walker Kessler's a
That's
huge
a big
disappointment.
one.
This guy let me down hard.
Who else is there?
What else?
Dude, Zion's been pretty bad, dude.
Zion's been pretty bad.
But I got Zion for $15.
Okay, that's true, that's true.
DeJounte Murray's been a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray. Well, recently he hasn't been playing really
I would say Wembanyama is a bit
I
of a
don't think so. I think
disappointment.
Wemby is delivering.
to his hype. I don't think so.
I think what he has right now is what we were kind of expecting from him.
I don't think. That's not what I thought. People were expecting LeBron James stats.
I did not expect LeBron James to
What? That's what people were expecting.
perspective.
Like,
maybe.
they were saying every 20 years a generational talent comes. 20 years ago it was LeBron.
I think it's a rookie year.
20 years before LeBron's rookie year
was
was better than this.
But it was there was a clear difference between his rookie year and sophomore season.
I know, but it was better than Wembanyama right now.
He's not LeBron.
Dude, I don't know. I think Wembanyama is playing up to expectations.
Really?
I think Wemby's going.
I don't know what you were expecting from him.
I think
This is
Wemby's
about what
gonna
I was
be-
expecting.
I was expecting way better field goal. I was
No,
expecting.
bro, he takes jump shots.
He's a rookie.
He's a rookie.
and he's a
and he
rookie.
takes a lot of
Do you know what
threes,
Kevin Durant shot his rookie year, bro? It was kind of garbage.
I
Actually.
think
mean,
next year he's gonna.
that's-
I
Kevin
think next year
Durant's
he's gonna
not
fix it
LeBron.
up because he's a center too.
yeah.
But also, I think one guy that's stepping it up this year, Giannis. Those defensive
What?
stats are
Defensive stats
there
are back.
this year.
Giannis' defensive stats are back.
Defensive
Oh, really?
stats are back.
And I think
Giannis
his
is
free
back
throws
to-
are a little better this season.
I don't think free throws are great, but I think he is playing a lot better.
His
than
free
he did
throws are a
last
bit better this season.
He's
I mean, he's
around-
taking
I
less,
think we're getting
but
4 to 5 year ago. Giannis, that was the same guy 4 to 5 years ago. I think we're getting some.
Giannis is actually shooting almost 6% better from the field.
Yes. I think Giannis
The
made a big
defensive
move this
stats
year.
are definitely back. 1.4
Yes.
steals and 1.3 blocks per game this season.
And I think.
And he's maintaining the points with them.
I think Team Bucks should trade Giannis. Honestly, what do you think? Because they are.
No,
last
I
team-
think
last
you
place
should
team
trade
right
trade away Harden and Dame.
I think you're only saying that because you want them, though.
I don't want Harden I want Harden, but I don't want Dame.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dame has too low of a field
Because I
goal for me
think
to
Dame
have.
and Harden go
Dude,
very
dude.
well hand in hand.
Team,
They do, they
Team Bucks
actually
needs to
do.
do a lot of things,
He
bro.
needs to
This guy's rolling out Colin Sexton.
But
and Joe
they
Russell
beat EJ
Westbrook,
this
bro.
week.
That's
He did.
he beat you. How did he beat you?
I don't have Laurie and Porzingis. Tingus. You're out.
Anyways,
Gobert's been stepping it up this
Anyways,
season.
speaking of Tingus Pingus, wrap it up.
Yes.
We're ending.
Yes.
Episode 1, done. Birth, all done. Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be in it. Bye bye.